Hello, hello. Back up and get in the frame here. Hi, welcome to week 1. This is our first week of workouts together. So I'm going to take a few minutes in the beginning of this video to explain where we're going and what we're doing for the whole 12 weeks. And then we'll get into our first week workout. So if you're doing this for the second or third time, then go ahead and you can fast forward through this first part. It'll be pretty clear when I'm moving into the workout because I go over to start the music. So this is week 1 and we're just now getting started together. And what you'll notice is that I'm not in some fancy smancy studio with a film crew and lighting and all of this. I'm just in my bedroom because that's probably similar to where you're going to be when you're doing this workout. And I want us to be working out together as can be possible with these pre-recorded videos, right? So I didn't, you'll even see, this is a picture of me and my husband, and I didn't have it flown into a special studio. This is really my bedroom. I've got laundry going, I've got some crazy dogs out there. I've pushed some of my stuff out of the frame so it looks like my bedroom's completely clean, right? I'm gonna be as real as I can with you guys because I think that's what's gonna make this workout stick for you. So let's talk about what you need. It is very simple. I'm not going to make you get anything fancy because we were given this beautiful body to move, and this body can provide all kinds of resistance and challenges all on its own, right? So I have 2 things. First, I have a chair. Notice that I picked a chair that did not have the sides on it, so it's free on 3 sides. I have that for 2 reasons. One is because several times in the workout, instead of facing you straight on like this, I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see what's happening from the side. That doesn't mean that you need to turn your body. I just want to give you some kind of side view as to what's going on. Also, when we're working out, I don't want you sitting way back into a chair. So if possible, try not to do this on your couch or like a lazy boy recliner, unless that's all you have. If it's all you have, hey, make it work, who cares, right? But if you have something like this or a bench, that might be better because you're not gonna sink down into it. My chair's pretty sturdy and hard. So instead of sitting all the way back in our chair, we actually, when I say sit in your chair, I want you sitting toward the front edge. Kind of rocks your pelvis forward, lets you sit higher, and then gives you some freedom, right, to move the legs all in any way that you want to move them. I also have some water right here. I like to have it close by in case I get thirsty while I'm working out. You also might want a towel when I work out. It's not that I don't sweat. I sweat, y'all. I'm a sweater. But I just kind of, I'm a sweater. Get it? Sorry. Cheesy humor. You're going to get a lot of that. But I sweat. But I just let it kind of run down me. And maybe that's horrible and wrong. But if you like to wipe your sweat off, grab a towel. And if you're like halfway through the workout, you're wishing you would have grabbed a towel, but you didn't. Beauty of pre-recorded. Pause it. Go get a towel. Come back and push play. Right? Oh, I just gave you permission to pause the video. Awesome. All right. So let's see. What else do I need to go over with you guys? Okay. Today's workout. We're there. It is a 21-minute workout this week, and you will be doing it 3 times. Every week, the workout that you get, you'll be going through it 3 times. I believe firmly in that 3rd time's a charm when it comes to getting the most out of our workout. So the first time you do it, you might not hit every move right away. You might get confused for a second and stop and watch me. No big deal. Second time you do it, you're gonna say, oh, I remember this part. Here's what I need to do. 3rd time through, you're gonna know not only everything that I'm about to do, but you're also going to have done it before and you'll know your options, right? The options that work for you. So I'm gonna notice I don't have like a whole crew of people behind me like, follow Jane if you want this, follow so-and-so if you want this. I'm just gonna offer you real-time modifications. Real-time way, and modifications, y'all, don't always mean, hey, let's make it easy. Modifications might mean, I need to make this more challenging, what can I do? So listen, listen, listen. Watch, and then pick. So for instance, today we have a really long warm-up. We're gonna spend 8 minutes just going through the warm-up. The reason for that is that the moves that I use in the warm-up, I'm gonna use in the warm-up for all 12 weeks. But you need to master the ones that are really gonna work for your body, and you need to try them all out in this first week. Even if there's a move you're like, I don't think that move is for me, but I'm gonna try it. Try it, right? So we're gonna have plenty of time in our warm-up to try a bunch of different stuff and get through those movements. The first week, we're doing a fit workout. So there's gonna be 3 different kinds of workouts throughout this 12 weeks. There's fit, there's HIIT, and there's flow, right? The fit workout combines our high intensity interval training. So you're gonna get a big chunk and a burst of cardio in there. And then you're also going to get flow, which is our yoga portion, right? So anytime you see a fit workout, it's a combination of cardio and yoga. When you see the HIIT workouts, that's a purely cardio. And when you see the flow workouts, those are purely yoga. So this week is fit, and it's fit Kickstart. So you're gonna see a warm-up, 1 HIIT chunk, 1 flow chunk, and then we'll end with our closing meditation. Every time we end with a final relaxation meditation to get our mind ready for the rest of the day. Okay, that's why I would love it if you would do this workout in the morning. I know you might not be able to, but that meditation really does help start our day the right way. Or end it if you're doing it at night, right? Okay, y'all ready? So if you're watching this later, here's the part where I walk to start the music so you can fast forward through these first 6 minutes of explanation. All right, guys. I'm gonna demo from the chair first, so have a seat. Big shoulder roll back. Big breath in. Let's do 1 more. First move is a little foot stretch to just feel lift. So we lift, 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 and lift. Good. Now if you're standing, same thing. You're showing a standing position. Now notice we're rolling through the foot. This isn't just an accidental, easy move to get us warmed up. I really like to keep the toes planted and stretch out that stuff on the bottom of the foot. It's called your plantar fascia. Good. Can we add some arms? Start to get the whole body warmed up. What does it look like seated? Beautiful. We're going to take this and turn it into a march. So we lift. Now, anytime, if the march gets to be too much, you're like, oh, this is making me really, really sweat, and I feel like I'm working too hard, right, for a warm-up, then go back to those little heel lifts. But if you're with me today, march with me. Option is to stand. And you can mix it up. Just because you're standing for one move doesn't mean you have to stand for all the moves. Just because you're sitting for one move doesn't mean you have to sit for all the moves. But I always want you to have a chair ready, even if you don't think you're going to use it. You just never know. You never know what I'm going to throw at you. Perfect. Chest is lifted. Head is tall. Next move is called a reach and pull. We reach forward. We pull back. Let's stop the feet for that one. Reach forward and pull back. Just so we learn it. Reach forward, pull back. I'm going to show you a side view so you can see what the spine is doing. We reach forward, we pull back. Round, pull, open the chest. Spinal flexion, spinal extension. Good. When you reach forward, can you scoop the belly like you're putting on a really tight pair of pants? Reach, pull. Good. Back to our march. Very nice. I like to check in on our time. Beautiful. Chest up. Now let's see, can we add the reach and pull with the march? Reach and pull. Reach. So that's going to be an option every time. You can keep the march going and reach and pull. Or you can stop the feet and reach and pull. You've got 4 more. 3. Open the chest. Good. Remember, we don't have to move the feet if you don't want to. Back to your march. So in our warm-up, every week, we go through all the movements of the spine. So we did flexion and extension with our reach and pull. The march is here to get our heart rate going. Yes? Yes. I'm used to teaching live classes, so sometimes it's fun to be pre-recorded. I'm like, no one's talking to me. I'll talk to myself. Now can you plant the feet, move into lateral flexion. Start with the hands to the shoulders. Inhale, reach down one direction. Inhale and exhale. Good. So if you're dealing with some excess shoulder energy, maybe you want to keep the hands here today because it feels better. You can do this seated or standing. Now, if you want a little extra and you want to wake up the spine even more, reach to the sky, then reach one arm down. To the sky and down. What does it look like standing? Exactly like seated, except I'm standing up. Lateral flexion. We've got 4. Last 2. Go one more each way. Back to the march. All right, 3 of the 4 spinal movements. We did flexion and extension, lateral flexion. We've got 1 more. Get those legs up. Marching, seated or standing. Make sure the arms are moving. So you can see already kind of that combination between traditional aerobic style exercises, this movement, getting our heart pounding, and the yoga, the more calm, centering, strengthening. You're going to see that blend a lot in this workout. And even more as we go through the 12 weeks. It's unique and it's awesome. It's probably the best workout I've ever stumbled across. And I kind of stumbled across it because I wrote it down. You know, that's how it works. All right, ready for the next spinal movement? Plant the feet. Hands to the chest. Reach back. Chest. Reach back. Chest. Reach. This is spinal rotation. Hands can come to the chest, or they can even come to the belly if you need something a little bit lower than the chest. You decide. Or if you need something higher, you reach up and back. Keep that spinal rotation going, reaching up. This is just what it might look like standing. Can you look behind the body when you rotate? You got 4 more. Remember your options. Take it back to the march. You can be seated or standing as usual. You decide where you go. Just because I'm doing something doesn't mean you have to do exactly what I'm doing. Go someplace else. I've given you lots of permission to do lots of things. Can you reach and pull? Last time through this reach and pull. Let's do 4 more. Reach, pull. Last one. Just march to the end. Nicely done. Remember, you can go to that heel lift. All right, guys. We're getting ready to move into our next chunk. This is your HIIT chunk. HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. That doesn't stand for high intensity all the day, all the time training. High intensity intervals. So I'm going to show you a move. Then I'm going to ask you to go high intensity. And in our case, we just call that breathless, right? So high intensity interval, then we drop it back down. We're going to do that 3 times today. First move, we step out, out, in. Pay attention to which leg is leading because we're going to switch that up. So for me, it's my right leg. To you, it probably looks like my left leg, maybe. It doesn't matter. So you can either do what I say, do what I do, follow what you see. There's out, out, in. Let's add some arms. Arms are optional. Arms are optional. You do not have to have these arms. Yes, so standing, it looks like this. One more like this. Now team, I'm gonna ask you to go to the beat. So out, out, in. There we go. Now, how do I make this a high intensity interval? I'm gonna ask you to go as fast as you can until I say stop. Ready? Ready, and go. It's out and in. I don't care how it looks. You shouldn't care either. And if you feel yourself slowing down, first thing you do is you drop those arms. Keep the legs moving. Out, out, and in. Let's go, let's go. Reach. Come on, almost there. I want you to find that place that makes you breathless. You should be breathing heavy. Come on, team. Reach. How's it look standing? We're still there. Reach. Big shoulder roll, take it easy. The music told us to stop. I'm going to give you a different move this time around, then we'll come back to that V step. It's called climb the ladder. We start with alternating knees up, like a slow march. Now maybe the knees up is a little too much, so we make it a heel lift. Maybe if we're standing, we make it a little knee or a big knee. Okay, knees up. You know I'm not gonna leave you hanging. Arms, alternating arms reach up. It's opposite arm to leg. As if you are climbing a ladder. How long has it been since you climbed a ladder? A long time? I think it was Christmas, putting up Christmas lights. All right, team. Instead of faster, I want you to make this bigger, bigger, bigger. Reach, reach. If you're standing, maybe you add that little hop here. Reach, reach. Or maybe you just go, I'm just gonna stand up. That's gonna be my bigger. Or maybe you were lifting your heels and your bigger is just to get the knees up. You just make it bigger, not faster on the beat, but bigger. Go. Find what works for you. I'm asking you to go breathless. If you're not there, make it happen. If you're there, perfect. Stay where you are. All right, easy. Easy peasy. Easy breathing. One more big shoulder roll. Remember I told you intervals. We're not there for very long. We come down, we catch our breath. Other leg, V step. Out, out, we start nice and slow. Gradually getting faster. You got it. Out, in. Can we add arms? And you know what? They do not have to be my arms. They don't have to. Maybe you'd rather go. That's fine. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. Get some arms moving. Maybe you're like, I kind of like the arms, but the up arms aren't working for me. Do down arms here, here. Can you speed it up to tempo? Out, out, in. What does it look like standing? Out, out, in. You got it. Ready? Last time, add speed. Don't worry about the music anymore. I want you to find the speed that works for you. Out, out, in. Something that makes you work hard. Maybe get a little breathless. Maybe you want to get those arms up in the air. Maybe you're like, okay, I'm breathless, no more arms. Put the arms down. Come on, team. Out, out, in. Can you add the arms back in? All right, we're almost there. 3, 2, 1. That was a long one. Little, just those heel lifts from the warm-up. Remember those? Now I'll take you to a march if you need to. We're just kind of bringing the heart rate back down. And maybe now if you've been standing, you're like, I'm going to sit for a minute. I'm going to sit for a minute. Just keep moving. So that was our only high intensity interval chunk today. Isn't that fun? It wasn't much. It wasn't much. I will say, it was maybe a little bit longer than those chunks will be in the future because we only had one of them. So if we were to do 3 of those, maybe we just have like one move and then we do some yoga. So all these workouts are going to look a little bit different. Perfect. Let's move into our flow. Perfect. If we're seated, legs are out wide, and we're reaching to the sky. This is our seated star. Lifting tall with the chest, tall with the head. If we're standing, standing star. Good. Now seated, let's take the legs out so we're extended like standing. Good. So what we did was we took it from a power star out to just a star. Seated. Arms out, legs out. If it feels better to your knees to have a little bend, absolutely bring them back in. Moving into warrior 2. So we're going to take our leg out to the side. This leg stays extended, bent. Reach over, look over our front hand. If we're standing, we went from here to here. Almost the same thing. Warrior 2. Just breathe. Good. Now side angle, we're going to drop the front hand and reach up to the sky. Good. So if we're seated, exactly what I said, drop the hand, reach up to the sky. The goal is not as low as you can go. It's a strong core. It's keeping the belly strong. So if we're standing and we like to get a little bit lower, dropping down to a palm up position, we can get a little bit lower into our side angle pose. And if it hurts your neck to look at your hand, you can look either at me or down at the ground. Come back up to warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Tap the back hand down, reach the front arm up. This hand should be barely supporting us, so especially my standing postures, right? We come back to reverse warrior. I don't want you to kind of lean here. Relax the hand, barely touching. Back into warrior 2. And back into star. Let's go to the other side. Bend the front leg. Warrior 2. Side angle. You know all your options from last time. Check, make sure the chair's back there somehow. Warrior 2. And then reverse warrior. Barely touching, reaching high. Be sure to lift that back hand. Make sure you're not relying on it. If you're in the chair, you can even take the back hand to the chair. So if you notice, I'm here. Maybe we take the back hand to the chair. Just keep that elbow relaxed so we don't end up shoulder in our ear. Whatever you need to support, let's come back to warrior 2. And back to star. And then bring our feet in, our hands to our legs. Sitting nice and tall. Shoulders back and down. Now, if you would like, if it makes you feel more comfortable, you can sit back in the chair. Just make sure we're not collapsing back. We're supported back in the chair. If you're standing and you'd rather go to the floor, you can sit on the floor or maybe even lay flat down on the floor. It's completely up to you. Go to a place where your whole body can relax. Let your eyes close. Checking in with your breathing. Can you breathe in a way that lets your belly expand? Relax, let the belly fill with air. And as you exhale, pull the belly button in toward your spine, wringing out your midsection. Inhale, relax. Exhale, scoop the belly, breathing all of the air out. Lying here with your eyes closed, let yourself just melt away. Inhaling and exhaling. With each exhale, allowing yourself to sink a little bit deeper. And then taking your focus now to your inhales, and with each inhale, feel as if your body is coming alive again. You can inhale, bring this oxygenated blood all the way to your fingertips, to your toes, creating the sensation of really being alive and awake. As if you're rising up out of that place of relaxation with a new body. The less tense, more relaxed, more calm body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. If you had them shut, it probably looks like I just kind of jumped in front of you on the screen. Very nice. All right, guys. That was your workout. That's your workout for this week. You did it. You made it through. Virtual high five. We'll bring our hands to our heart center. I always like to end with a closing. Just a word of encouragement. Today, that word is support. Know that I'm here for you. I'm here with you. We'll check in live this week and have a great time together. And you've got a whole team doing this with you. All right. See you later.